Okay, so here is a basic tutorial. We're going to go over how to export out of Adobe Premiere and to the desktop. There's multiple different ways to do this, and this is so that you can send your story back to the station. So right now I just got a clip here of some stock footage I shot, and I want to export this. And the first way we're going to go over is exporting as an MXF file to the desktop so that you can FTP through FileZilla or FTP through your Dejero. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to double click on our sequence. We're going to put an in and an out point, and we're going to go up here. Move the cursor back. Let's go back up here to File, Export, Media. Now up here, you want to make sure that format is MXF OP1A, and your preset needs to be XDCAM 18HD export. That will be one of the presets at the top of the list. So we'll select that. We click on output name. Make sure you select desktop, and then you just name it. In this case, it's going to be a test project. Hit save, and you hit export. So now it's finished. If we minimize Premiere, we will see right here there are two files here. This is just kind of like a metadata file. This is the file you need, test project. It's an MXF file, and then from there you can either copy that file to a USB drive so that you can FTP it through the Dejero, or you can open up FileZilla, and up here on the top left, open the site manager. I select News 9. On the station laptop it'll say Griffin FTP. If you click that in the field, you'll automatically connect to the station's FTP server, and from there you just find your and here's the computer tree. If you go to the top, you'll see computer, C drive. This should already be set up. Here's the desktop, and that's what this second window is whatever's clicked up here, it shows down here. So here we can see test project, and this here is the station's FTP server, and all you will literally do is drag that over to here. And I'm not going to do that right now, but what will happen is you'll get a status bar under here telling you that it's sending. So that's how you send through FileZilla. The other way that we can feed our video is by actually putting the video back to our P2 card and feeding it from the camera. Now I'm going to show you two ways here, because the first way I'm going to show you is the way it should be done, but for whatever reason, since the upgrade from Premiere 2014 to 2015, every time I try to write video to the P2 card, whether it's the station laptop, my personal laptop, it crashes Premiere. Not really sure why, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how it's supposed to be done. Let's change this real quick. I want to show you how this is supposed to be done, and then I'll show you how to do it as a workaround in case it's crashing your system. But the first thing you want to do is you want to Control S. Same situation applies. Double click your sequence, put your in and out point on your sequence, go to File, go to Export, Media, and from here you're going to, under Format, you want to click that and you want to actually go to P2 Movie. So we'll select that, and then you want to select ABC Intra 50 1080, because we shoot 1080 ABC Intra 50, so that's what we're going to select, put it to the card. Now when we click on output name, what you want to do over here is go to computer, and you want to find the drive where your P2 card is. In this case it's our F drive. So you literally will double click that, and you'll see the contents folder, but you just hit save. And then what you would normally do is you just hit export, and it would write the information to the P2 card, and that would be it. When it's finished, it would be over with. I'm not going to do it right now because it continues to crash my computer and I have to restart it. So so basically what I'm going to do is, the other way to get around that is when you click output name, instead of selecting the P2 card, just go up here and select your desktop, test project -1, click save, and now export. And what this is doing is it's doing the same thing it would do to the P2 card, only it's writing the folder to the desktop. And once this is finished, I'll show you there's going to be a folder on your desktop called contents, just like there would be on your P2 card. And then all we're going to do is copy that to the P2 card and merge the folders, and I'll show you how to do that as soon as this is finished exporting. Okay, so now we're done exporting, and that's 1 minute and 7 seconds in the sequence, and that took about 5 minutes to export. So this computer here that I'm running, it's a Toshiba satellite. I bought it in 2009. It's got the first generation i7 core, 8 gigs of RAM, and not really the latest state-of-the-art graphics card. So render time on this computer is a little bit longer. The station computer has the latest 4th generation i7 core, 32 gigs RAM. You're going to get much faster export time, so just keep that in mind. But allow yourself enough time to export. So anyway, we're finished exporting there. I'm going to minimize, and you're going to see right here, here's the contents folder. Now all you do to put that on the P2 card is go to Computer, open up your P2 card, move this over here. And all you do is drag this into, and it's going to ask you, the destination already contains the folder contents. Do you still want to merge this folder? Just say yes. And it's going to copy everything to the P2 card. And that's it. So all you need to do to verify that everything is there, you can reopen Premiere, so make sure your project bin is selected, go to Media Browser, select the P2 card, and it should be the last clip at the bottom. And here we have Test Project, import it, double click it, and there it is. It's on the P2 card. So now you're done. I'm going to Control S to save everything. I'm going to close out Premiere. And then now that I know everything's on the P2 card, the one thing you want to do before you close down your computer is now delete this contents folder off of your desktop. It's very important that you do that so that the next time the next photographer comes along, or if you're using the same computer, that you can export your clip back to the desktop again to do that. So now you can just pop out your P2 card, put it in your camera, and you're ready to feed your video. Now you just need to put your card in your P2 camera, and once you update, you click your thumbnail, and when you go to the bottom, you'll notice that your exported clip is there, and it's going to have a little purple E beside it that stands for export. Now you just select your clip and play, and you're feeding your video through your Dejero or Teradek.